some more I'm going to be adding to my catalog. A pig snake. There's such thing as a pig snake. You can see the pig in the astrology and the snake. It has a pig nose. The snake does. So there's another pig connecting directly to that snake. And then you have a sea lion, friend. You know how important the lion is to astrology. So see the lion. Voila, there's your sea lion right there. Clap, clap, clap. What does a sea lion do? He stands on a ball. Okay, well, there you go. I should connect some dots right there. Just like I was talking about how you're in Super Romeo for Raw. Raw is so important to the game. Raw is the Rabbit Alpha. You were told, Neo, to search for the White Rabbit. I'm showing you the White Rabbit in places you probably would have never have thought to look, and it's in every single word in your dictionary. How many times can you find that R rabbit? How many times can you find the RA for the Rabbit Alpha? How many times can you find the AR for the Alpha Rabbit? See, look in those words, and then every time you see AR or RA or just an R, just know that's the Rabbit Alpha that you're supposed to be looking for, Neo. Just like the mother, you guys. The mother's so important with the rabbit because she's the one who sends the rabbit out in the first place for Alice to follow. Alice is the cube. It's the student, you guys. Because Saturn represents the black pupil, the student, okay? The student is at the center. Then you have the color of your iris, okay? Your iRabbit 9, SS Heaven right there. Believe it or not, you guys, heaven is color-coded. It's color-coded. You can see the colors and how they've changed the colors to mean so many different things. But yes, friend, you should know heaven is color-coded. I showed you the colored codes. And those numbers, you guys, YELLOW equals 25, 5, 12, 12, 15, and 23. What's the sum? Find the sum, then use your mirror. It'll open more doors. I show you could do this with literally every single word to find the message that the cosmos wants you to know. And then once you have broken that code, you've deciphered it, then you can see how literally the message has been written right there the entire time, friend. It's been written right there the entire time because it's the stars. The stars are where all the constellations come from. The stars are what show you the alphabet pieces. Okay, it's changed the soup based on the rotation. It has shifted slightly, yes. Yes, those alphabet soup pieces, they have floated in the soup and they have turned this way and that way, but you need to understand how in the beginning all the languages were laid out for the game, and then they rolled out in their season. Some of them all rolled out at once, and then you had others that came in to enhance the programming because you're in the program. Life is a movie. Life is a movie, friend. And your life, you basically watched it from the beginning before you even came here. That's why after you get ready to leave here, your life flashes back before your eyes and you see your movie again. It's like that rewind. It rewinds. If you're a very powerful manifester and psychic from a young age, you will have a lot of your information that's going to take place in your life because you essentially watched your movie before you came here. When you're young, you're more in tune with all of that to understand that you can get your memories back. So yeah, I used to hear a lot of stuff when I was a kid. I heard noises. I heard spirits speaking to me. I've heard so many voices telling me things. I have seen faces, friends, of what I thought were angels or ghosts. And lo and behold, I do recognize my powerful capabilities because those faces I only saw in my dreams. Most of them, I've seen them in real life, friends. Some of them took like several years to come through. But that just shows me how far advanced I am in my psychic abilities. And I've trained those abilities just like the voices I heard. I always remember a voice, friend. I remember faces and voices more than I do names. You know, I try to work on that. I try to do all kinds of stuff to help me remember people's names better. But I will tell you, if you're important to me, I will remember your name. And this is kind of how it works with everybody. If you're an important character in someone's story, they're going to remember your name, friend. Just so you know. But yeah, some of those voices I heard, only in my dreams, only in my head. Later on, several years, some of them took several years to come into fruition, but I did happen to hear those voices and see those people in real life. So I do trust all my psychic abilities. I trust myself more than anything, friend. I tune in to that grand cosmic connection. I understand how it works. I do understand how it works, friend, because I've been playing this game for a while. Even though I may seem young to others, keep in mind, because I am a soul that has been here many times, when you access your star bank, you access your entire memory. It's not just the memory that's just for this life. You can access so much in your dream space reality once you start really building your memory mansion, utilizing your skills as a master magician. You need to see how you are the true magician, friend, because you have your appearance and then your disappearance. Just like you have to be that pupil that pulls that white rabbit out of that hat. And I've shown you that white rabbit so many times. Okay. White Rabbit is also the White House, the WH. W23, H8, 23, 24, 25, 67, 22, 9, 30, 31 cube. There you go, friends. Your White House and your White Rabbit will show you your cube there too. And if you're wondering why everything is cubed off, it's because it's for the blueprints, you guys. The blueprints for building this material realm, it's all cubed out, squared out. Just like all those squares also have a sphere around it, so you need to see the Holy Spirit, and you need to see how energy travels faster in a sphere than a square. Okay? Like when you're in your square house and your square room, just so you know, there's circles in there too. There's Holy Spirits walking all over your square space because it's you guys. You're the man in the bubble, okay? Yeah, and you need to study them bubbles. You need to study the bubbles because the bubbles show you a lot. Just like in the future, they use the bubbles to deliver medication, you guys. And they deliver the medication on site through the bubbles, and then they use sound waves to collapse the bubbles. Just so you know, that's what they're going to be doing in the future. Which is technically now, because we are in the future, you guys. You need to know that. Just like you need to understand that Bible. That Bible that is written by man, it is a useful tool for instruction, but you also need to see the spellcraft in it and how they kick everybody out of heaven, you guys. So if you're going to edit the Bible, please edit that part and take it out. Because if you understand the Zodiac as the original Bible, you understand that God never kicked us out of heaven, friends. He invited us in heaven all the way around. The Holy Temple of God. Holy Temple of God is not only earth, guys. It's space, time, and everything. Just so you know that for a fact. Yeah, and I carry those 7 right there. I hope you see that too. I hope you see how I carry those 7 holy spheres, those 7 flames of fire right there on my neck. Everything tells a story. It's part of the J rule for the Jack. J rule, the Jack Alpha, just like the J low in the below. J is low. J is low and also J is high.